Hey, all right. So, hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm gonna be going out tonight. I live in an area where we have a one of the local one of the local city slash town situations. They do a first night, so I'm going out with my bestie and maybe a couple of her friends. So that should be a hell of a lot of fun. But I figured I'd get in a review before I go. So I'm gonna review this saber. This is something special. It's a Fallen Order saber that I ordered from a store on Etsy, and I'm really excited to bring it to you. As you can see, it's a little bit plain. Not a whole lot of detail. Um, hmm. Something. God, I seem to be having technical difficulties here. Something's not right. Hmm. What to do? What to do? What to do? Hmm. Oh, wait, that's right. The post office said that they were going to deliver my package, and yeah, that didn't seem to happen. Yeah, it's not here. So yeah. So what we've got here is a tablecloth. All right, I'm not gonna keep this charade up any longer. Needless to say, I was disappointed. The I have a saber coming from Custom Diversions, and the guy, he actually wrote to me and he apologized for the post office, and I'm like, dude, it's not your fault. They shipped it right away, and it was just it was on its way, and the post office did what they usually do, which is fail. Anyway, so instead of that, I figured I'd show you guys two of my favorite Ultrasabers that I acquired this year. Yeah, and well, one's taller than the other. Is this working? Yeah, kind of, sort of. Now, I've already reviewed these and you've seen them, but I figured I'd do kind of like a little bit of a comparison of two completely different sabers that have absolutely nothing to do with one another, other than the fact that they come from Ultrasabers. Hold on one sec. I'm going to lean you up against a Spectre and give you a look. Well, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. It's gonna just keep rolling. It's just gonna keep rolling. I'm just gonna roll up my sleeves here, and let's reset. Alrighty then. How's everybody doing? All right. Now let's see what we got here. We got ourselves a couple of wonderful sabers. Both of these kind of came in very unusual states. The fonts weren't all there on my Bellicose, and I've only got one font on my Spectre. It's right now. This one currently has Obsidian, and I had this one set to. I can't remember what font I've got it set to. It's the. How they go? They go Obsidian, and then they go the one after Obsidian, and then they go the one after Obsidian, and then Ancient Saber. That much I know. Yep. And then a bunch of others. But anyway, so you know, I don't even know where to begin. I'm not really good at these kind of comparison videos. I don't really see the point of them a lot of the time, but people do them, and people like them, and that's why I'm here giving it to you. So yeah, so this is the Spectre, and I'll turn it on with amethyst amethyst blade. Yep. And then the Bellicose. I was like trying to push this to turn it on. That's just silly. That one has Guardian Blue. You can see the blades on. Very pretty. Let's do this. I was fortunate to get both of these with Flash on Clash, which is really cool. And your eyes work, so I can just kind of pan the camera over them. Ooh, don't you feel like you're flying right now? I've been like this all day. I've been a little bit salty. I don't know why. I had to go to work, and I didn't really want to go to work. I get to work, and my equipment's not working, and so you have to get creative when your equipment's not working. But it was fixed soon enough, and I managed to get some production in. And I got out early, and I thought, well, geez, I'll review my Fallen Order saber, and that didn't happen. So I just got even more salty. But I should have a good time. Now, how does one do a comparison video when the sabers are so completely different? Let me see. They're both made out of aluminum. They both have kind of silver and black. This one has more greebles and doodads on it, and it also has a control box. And of course, this is what makes the Spectre really shine. Some people order the Spectre without this sort of circuitry pattern on it. I'm very pleased that I got one with the circuitry pattern on it. And you can also get this with the D-ring. This one does not have a D-ring. It just has the single cover tech. And then you can also get a cover tech on the emitter. If you're so inclined as to simulate Kane and Jarrus disassembling the saber and putting it on a belt. So if you have two belt clips or two cover tech clips, you can easily simulate that, which is really cool because the saber does come apart right about here. When you do take it apart, this thing tends to form a separate piece, so you'd have to carry that separately. But so that's the best way to remain unawares to the Empire, so they don't find you and kill you, because that's what they do to Jedi, those bastards. And as you can see, this what's the name of the character from the video game? Garen Malik, I think. This is their version of his saber, and this is more of a. It has nods to well, not too many nods, just basically the slanted emitter and this little eyepiece right here. But other than that, it's a pretty simple saber with a nice grip. One of my favorite aspects of this saber, I really like this. I really like the pommel on this thing. I think they have a version of the pommel where this isn't black; it's actually silver. And then they have one where there's less of these little groove things, and then this little scalloped piece kind of goes further, and that's really nice. And then you can get this with like this part being silver. And of course, going back to the Spectre, the Kane and Jarrus sabers are known for this setup, and of course they have the windows on here. Again, I got extremely lucky. Both of these sabers are very comfortable in the hand or the feet. I always say comfortable in the hand. Everyone says that's really weird. You just grip it like right by the suba here. And of course you've got this little greeble here that does nothing. And then you've got the control box, but they're not obtrusive at all. It's a very comfortable, very well balanced, just a joy to behold and a joy to hold and swing around, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. Say what you will about Ultrasabers, I like them. And then of course you have your Bellicose, and it has less obtrusive bits on it. So this is even more comfortable than the Spectre, and again, very well balanced. Swinging around, yeah. Yeah, I like the balance of this thing. So, yeah, that's my comparison video of the Bellicose and the Spectre. My two favorite Ultrasabers I acquired this year. Of course, as far as other companies, I this year I purchased several Saber Trio sabers. I got the Reaver in an FX. I love that saber. My RTS Black Friday Arclight. That saber is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And then of course, everyone knows what we went through with the Gen 3s. I still haven't received any of my Gen 4s, so I'm sorry, everybody. I'm waiting to do reviews and comparisons of those, but it's taking quite a while for those to arrive. I have 3 sabers from Saberforge. We're going on one of them. We're going on the 4th month for that, and the other 2 are at kind of about the 3-month mark thereabouts. So I don't know if I'm ever going to see those anytime soon. So I've got an Eris, the Tonto, and I also have a Bastion coming. Bastion is one of my favorite hilts of all time. I think my favorite acquisition this year was a Bastion that I didn't get from Saberforge. I actually bought it from a seller on the Force FX the Force FX. Not Force FX. What is it called? It's FX Sabers. Whatever it's called. It's a forum on the interwebs there, and a seller, he sold me one that was installed with an Anubis Sky 3, and that's probably like one of my all-time favorite go-to sabers. It's equipped with both a Darth Sidious and a Darth Vader font, and they're both epic. What else did I get? Oh boy, got a lot of things. I was introduced to advanced light weaponry. I only have the one saber by him, and I want to order more, but unfortunately, money is. I have to be careful about what I spend, which is why I just ordered a saber trio Mira, but I just ordered a stunt saber for that. That one's coming in the black finish with the cyan blade. That's going to be a pure dueler. That's the saber that if anybody in my area, I kind of live in western Massachusetts, and it's a bit of a wasteland for clubs. Unless you travel to Boston, you're really not going to find anybody that's holding dueling clubs or anything like that. So that, I got to basically go back on the internet and look around and see if anybody's like formed any clubs. But the Mira is going to be my go-to for dueling, because it's pretty much perfect for it based on what I've seen from reviews. And let me see what else. Then there's Kennedy Custom Props. I have a saber by him. There's unfortunately he seems to work kind of on commissions and based on his own proclivities, and doesn't produce a lot of sabers. So I really want to purchase another one from him, but they seem to be few and far between. And unfortunately, he just reported within a day or two that his lathe has issues. And he has a very nice lathe, but currently it's not working. So I wish the best of luck to him to get that lathe up and running, because he's an artist, as is Bob from Advanced Light Weaponry, and I wish I had more money to be able to afford some of his sabers. But he puts a lot of work into them, and so he has to be compensated for that. No one can blame him. I just don't have the money right now. What else? I've got my saber from Genesis Custom Sabers. I'm on week 4 waiting for that. That's my first CFX saber. It's not a NeoPixel, but it has it's just going to be another dueling saber. I don't know, I keep buying these dueling sabers and I have nothing to duel with, no one to duel with them. So hopefully that'll change. I might have to move somewhere like San Francisco. There's plenty of dueling clubs there. At any rate, so I've really gotten into this hobby, and basically I just wanted to thank everyone that's been subscribing to me, because I didn't really think that at this point I'd have 20 or 30 subscribers, and I just broke 200, and I have no idea how that happened. But hopefully, I must be doing something that someone's liking out there. So thank you guys. You guys you're making this really a lot of fun for me, and I'm most appreciative. I must admit, though, going into 2020, I'm not too sure what the future of my channel is going to be, what with Kappa, but from the research that I've done, it doesn't seem as though there's going to be too much to worry about, other than the possibility that YouTube might decide that my channel's not worth having around and may just delete it on me. In which case, that's strictly fate, and I leave it to the whims of the gods to determine my fate. But in the meantime, I'm just going to keep producing videos to the best of my ability, and I'm kind of I'm at the mercy, as you know, of the post office. I have a love and hate relationship with with everybody that delivers packages lately. But the holidays are over, so hopefully things will start getting back to normal, and I'll be able to review the things that I want to review in a timely manner. Yeah, I think I've rambled on quite enough, so I appreciate everyone kind of sticking around and listening to me go on and on and on and on and complaining and being salty, because sometimes you just have to be salty. No harm in that, you know what I mean? Gosh, these look good together, don't they? Look at those colors. That's really nice. These are two just amazing sabers. If you happen to see one on eBay for sale at a reasonable price, or if Ultrasabers has a decent sale, I recommend picking these guys up, because they're really cool. And on that bombshell, I'm wishing everyone a very happy New Year. Please play it safe tonight. Come back home safe and sound. And I just want to let you guys know you're epic, and I love each and every one of you. Alrighty then. Bye.